Hey friends, we're glad you tuned in to this episode of Beards and Bitcoins, a crypto podcast for the man's man, and all you beard-loving ladies. In this vast kingdom of nerdy incels, two men stand out as different from the crowd. BitBoy and J-Chains were both voted least nerdy in high school, and most likely to have a better than mediocre podcast. Join them each week as they discuss all the hottest topics in cryptocurrency, as well as the fan favorite segment, Manspreading. So make sure to hit subscribe and turn on those downloads. Here are the dudes, Ben and Justin.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Beards and Bitcoins, crypto podcast for the man's man and the ladies who love them. Joined as always by my co-host J-Chains. We took a week off last week. I was in Vegas. We're going to talk about that later, but tell them what's on tap for the show today, Jay.
Absolutely, man. Hey, it is good to see you. For a news break, let's talk about these rumors about Venmo and PayPal opening up crypto buying and selling. That could be huge.
Huge.
On token time, I think we want to talk about really safeguarding yourself about not buying the wrong coin when you think you're buying Bitcoin, like, for instance, a Bitcoin diamond. So we'll get into some of these things on kind of just protecting yourself when you're doing your own research. And then for manspreading, like my boy, my man, Ben said, he was just in Vegas. We got some more stories to talk about, and let's talk about our favorite gambling styles. Manspreading is going to be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely can't wait. We're going to talk about different games we can play and things like that. And I'm going to tell you guys how I hit it big in Las Vegas.
Woo!
Very excited to tell you guys about that. Definitely a winner. So let's go ahead and get the show started here. Let's talk about Monarch real quick. That's right, guys. Beards and Bitcoins Crypto Podcast is brought to you by Monarch Wallet. Rule your own financial kingdom from the palm of your hand.
That is right, Ben. The team at Monarch are working very hard to bring you the one app to access all crypto services. These guys believe in delivering tech, not hype.
Yeah, with the universal decentralized Monarch Wallet, you can buy, store, spend, and earn crypto. With Monarch Pay, you can set up and accept recurring crypto payments.
Nice. So if you need more information, check them out on the web, monarchwallet.com, or you can go to monarchtoken.io. Read all about it. DYOR, baby.
Yeah, that's right. Now, we're going to get into news break here, and very excited. We got a new sponsor for the news break segment, so we're going to tell you about that here in just a second. News break. That's right, guys. For news break today, we got a new segment sponsor for news break. It is bestchange.com. And at the end of news break here in this segment, we're going to tell you a little bit more about Best Change. But welcome aboard, Best Change. We are so glad to have you. So tell them what exactly is going on with PayPal and Venmo.
All right, so rumors are swirling, and they actually sound pretty legit, that they're going to start, you can start buy and sell crypto through their platforms. That's PayPal and Venmo. Now, they said that they would probably host a few coins. Not really sure any other details. Really, it's something that we know has been a long time coming. They need to kind of stay in the game or stay up to date with Cash App. I mean, what's the number that I think last year they made like $350 million
like
in Bitcoin sales?
Million, I think, something like that.
150 million, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
And interesting you bring this up because this was actually a direct tie-in with the CoinDesk and Cointelegraph articles that came out about this, which is that PayPal is feeling the pressure from Square. You know, Square is the company behind Cash App. Jack Dorsey, CEO of Twitter, founder of Twitter, CEO of Square, and they are feeling the pressure because they are really making waves in the crypto space. Now, here's where it gets interesting, is that, Jack Dorsey's a Bitcoin maximalist, and so Cash App is only going to have Bitcoin, and now you got PayPal coming out saying that they're going to have both. And if you didn't know, Venmo, while a lot of people think it's like, a more free alternative to PayPal, it's owned by PayPal. They bought it a few years ago, so, it's basically the same company. But this is huge. And do you know when they're talking about rolling this out?
Like real soon.
Yeah,
I think they were talking within like the next 3 months. So This has obviously been in development. So, if this is something they're going to do, and I'd like to see it, obviously Ethereum, the Litecoin folks would love to see them, be able to do that on those, because that's, I think, probably the better payment token between that and Ethereum. So, we'll see what they load up in there. But, it's huge. I mean, I think, so the 350 million number that I was throwing out, I believe that is the user base of Venmo. That's why it's a huge thing, is because you immediately have 350 more people that have access to buying cryptocurrency.
PayPal and Venmo.
Together, correct.
Yeah. 350 million. That's so many people. And it's just so crazy. Like, you may not know this, but PayPal has actually been talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency since 2014. And even as late as 2018, I think, one of their executives said that the world wasn't ready for Bitcoin yet, And, it just makes you wonder, just the timing of everything's so crazy. Like, we're about to start this bull run. We all know it. Bitcoin's probably going to be over 10K next week. This thing is coming. Like, we are finally here, and it is exciting. And now you're seeing all these people jumping on the bandwagon. Here comes PayPal. Here comes Venmo. And it's good for our space. Bring it.
Bring it on.
Bring it. We were here first, okay, you mother. Shut your mouth.
It's going to be good, man. Like, I was looking at some things today. You're seeing some candles. My Chainlink candle was huge today, which
huge.
Loved it. Love to see that.
Yeah.
Double-digit popper.
Well, it's altcoin season right now. I mean, it is altcoin season right now. We've been talking about it forever. When's it going to happen? It is happening right now. We had Compound is a decentralized finance token, and it went 10x this week. It's in the top 20 now.
Whoa.
Out of nowhere. It went from 60, or it went from $30 to $330, like 11x, really. And it's staying, right now. It's hanging tough. And
so it's not a pump and a dumper?
No. I mean, we saw Kyber do like a 800%, or maybe it was a 10,000%, something like, or 1,000%. Then what is the other one? Theta token did like a 900%. Like
Theta and and then T-Fuel like went off too.
Yeah, the Theta Fuel. Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff popping off right now, and I think Venmo and PayPal are definitely trying to take advantage of that, or maybe really PayPal. A lot of their co-founders, Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, all these guys are bullish on crypto, so definitely gonna be cool. But let's take this moment to thank our sponsor, bestchange.com. That's right, guys. Bestchange.com is a directory of selected, trusted, and reliable exchanges. Their website shows you where to buy, sell, and exchange dozens of popular cryptocurrencies or purchase them with debit or credit cards.
Nice. And I do the Monitor is one of the programs and protocols that they have. It's really easy to use. You need no special knowledge or skills, and it's really got an intuitive interface, and exchanging is as easy as eating some pie.
Oh, eating some pie. I thought you were going to say baking a pie. I can't bake a pie.
I can't.
But with over
bake a pie.
2.4 million users per month, and a ton of great reviews left by real customers, they help you choose an exchanger for your crypto. Visit bestchange.com today for more information. And thank you, Best Change, for sponsoring Newsbreak segment.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's jump into token time.
Token time. All right, man. So for token time today, let's talk about some different Bitcoin forks, because I think it's really important when either you're new to the space or you're kind of getting really excited, you may be moving so fast, you want to make sure what you're buying, what you're looking at is what you should be buying and what you should be looking at, right? So you don't want to buy, for instance, if you're trying to buy Bitcoin and you hurry up and buy Bitcoin Diamond or eBitcoin or Bitcoin Gold. What else? I mean, there were so many of them at
Pizza
one point,
Bitcoin. Right? I remember that one.
Yeah.
That was my favorite one. Bitcoin Private, Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin Gold. I'm sure there was a Bitcoin Silver, Pizza Bitcoin or Bitcoin Pizza, one of those. There's definitely all kinds of stuff.
We don't want to piss too many people off, but there's the SV, the ABC, BBD, you and me.
Whoa. Well, the thing about it is more people, start entering our space. Some people are going to be like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin Cash, look at this. It's, a tenth of the price, or how it might be less than that. I guess it's probably about 20th of the price right now, I think, or somewhere thereabouts. Maybe I'm totally off. But, that's not Bitcoin. People might think they're getting a discount on Bitcoin. But now, of course, we had Roger Ver on the show. He would tell you that is Bitcoin. But, the whole thing is, you just got to be careful when you see the word Bitcoin. There was even a scam a few years ago called Bitcoin. You remember that one?
Oh, with the two eyes
or
whatever?
Yeah, Bitcoin. Yeah. Steven Seagal was behind that, or was the face of that whole thing.
Really?
And he got in trouble over it for sure. The SEC went after those people, I think. I don't know if they went after him specifically, but they did go after Bitcoin at some point, or some regulator went behind them. But so when it comes to Bitcoin, you have these forks. Now, here I learned something interesting this week. So, you have hard forks and then you have soft forks. Okay, so hard forks are just total change of the code. You are doing something like drastically different, like when Bitcoin Cash forked its code, they went to bigger block sizes that had a dramatic effect on the network or whatever. But do you know what Litecoin is considered?
Is that a soft fork?
It is not a soft fork. It is also not a hard fork. So this is where like forks get a little.
But Litecoin is. It was basically just a bolt off of the original Bitcoin. Right?
Yeah. Okay. So there's a difference between, and look, guys, y'all know. Go ahead and smash nerd alert on me. We're getting nerdy right here. Okay, nerd alert. But the thing is I am not a developer. I don't know a lot about code, obviously, and if I did, I would probably look even nerdier, than I do now. But the thing is that there's a difference between a hard fork and a soft fork, and then a strictly fork of the code. So whatever that means, that's what Litecoin is. Litecoin took the code and forked it without forking the chain, I guess is the best way to say that. So Litecoin is not a hard fork or a soft fork, believe it or not. But here's what Litecoin did that was so genius. They named themselves Litecoin. They didn't call themselves Bitcoin 2.0 or Bitcoin Cash or whatever.
I feel like, and Litecoin people, correct me if I'm wrong, but Litecoin could be the sex change of Bitcoin.
Yes, Litecoin is the Caitlyn Jenner of our crypto generation.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why they call him Satoshi Light, because he was chopped. Sorry, Charlie, I'm sorry. That's a joke, okay? That's a rumor. I'm sure he's...
Oof.
Yeah, I don't even know where to go with this, okay?
Yeah.
If they had a fork of Caitlyn Jenner.
Huh? I said, let's just get back on track
let's do it.
Going.
Yeah, we're getting way off track. But yeah, so the whole thing is when it comes to forks, when it comes to token time here, we just wanted to really communicate to people that are new to the space, like, be careful when the word Bitcoin does not make something more reputable.
Right. I think that's the key takeaway. Just because it has the word Bitcoin in there doesn't mean that it represents anything that, when you look at CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, CoinPaprika, anything that you're doing your research on, Bitcoin, the number one as far as market cap, it has no relation to any of these. So just remember that.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, also one thing for you to remember is that we do have a website and Telegram group. We'd love for you to come join. Come visit our website, beardsandbitcoins.com. You get your 21 best Bitcoin practices guide. If you're new to crypto, all you got to do is just go to the website and sign up for a little pop-up for an email there. And then also, we have a Telegram group. Make sure you guys come to that, t.me/beardsandbitcoins. We're getting a lot more chat in there. So you guys come on, and if you want to tell us about your coin, if you want us to talk about your token, whatever it might be, you can definitely come on in there and hit us up. So
you can chill, but don't send any links. We'll delete the links.
Absolutely.
Just chill.
The only link in here is in Chain's bag.
That's right.
Got a link back. All right, let's manspread. Manspreading.
All right, so we are back to our favorite subject.
Absolutely.
One of them, at least. Gambling, Vegas. Welcome back. Tell me all about it. How'd you do?
Well, I did pretty good. So I was not having the best trip. I was down a little bit, But on the way out of the casino on Saturday morning, heading to the airport, I happened to throw $100 on my little roulette number, Black 33, and I hit it. $100, boom. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I put 200 down. I put 100 down. I lost, and the second time I hit it. Okay, so I won $3,500 on that. So that was definitely pretty good. I've hit some roulette numbers before at $50 and $25. That's either my first or second time ever putting 100 on and winning. So
I love like, to me, the story of the final bet on the way to the airport, hitting the one, like, there's no greater sweet story of Vegas than that, because you just get sucked in the whole time you're there, and on the way out it's that Lady Luck saying, she gives you a little kiss and says, "Come back and visit me, baby."
Well, that's good. It was at the Venetian a few years ago. At the Venetian,
Nice.
I lost $6,000 on the way out the airport. So our flight, I was up $10,000, and our flight got canceled, and we had to go back to Vegas for an extra night. And the next morning, on the way out the airport, trying to get back about $400, I lost from the 10. I was $10K even. I lost $400. I was trying to get it back on the roulette wheel, doubling up red, or black, whatever it was. And I lost $6,000. So they paid me a little bit of that back. So that was definitely a positive thing. By the way, Venetian, by far the best hotel I've ever stayed. I've been there 8 times to Vegas. And the Venetian by far was the best.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I always like going in there to play. It's one of those quality resort casinos that you get to have a good time at.
There's 2 sides. There's the Palazzo and there's the Venetian. It's the same building, but so check this out. A guy that works there at the Venetian in the marketing department, he's kind of, I guess, a casino host. He recognized me from TikTok. And he gave us a grand tour.
Up.
Yeah, he recognized me from TikTok. He took us out to dinner. We ordered appetizer. We did the whole 9 yards. We really did it up there. He took us to the back rooms where we got to see like the private gambling rooms. We got to see a guy's personal elevator who spends like, $100 million at the casino every year or something crazy like that.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, no idea who it is, but there is a guy that does that. So he took us on the grand tour. We saw everything. It was definitely like really, really, really fun. Nice,
dude. That sounds like
it was cool. Yeah, it was phenomenal. It was the first time I've ever been given celebrity treatment at somewhere that's not a crypto conference. Yeah.
That's Vegas is the place to do it, man.
Yeah. So he pointed out when you go to the Venetian, there's 2 sides, but when you're there, you don't notice the difference. But he pointed out, and now I'll never not see the difference again. On one side, it's like old world Italian. Everything looks like very like old kind of like architecture. And on the new one, it's all like bright lights and new architecture and very modern. It's like I would never have noticed it in a million years. Once you point it out, you can never not see it. But anyway, I love the Venetian for sure. We're definitely going to go back there.
Nice. Hopefully there'll be some conferences coming up in the next, I don't know, maybe year.
Yeah.
I'll go for their conference in a year.
He was trying to the guy was trying to get me to get some Bitcoin conferences out there, so I might have to talk to some people. Venetian's pretty pricey though. I mean, it's more expensive than a lot of the places, but it's not. I don't think it's probably more expensive than Aria, which we were at a couple years ago for the World CryptoCon.
Where was it at the next year?
The Cosmopolitan.
That's right.
Cosmopolitan sucks. And got a poker room. Like it's just Cosmopolitan is not. Like it's a nice place, but compared to the other place in Vegas, I mean, it can't hold a candle. It did have a secret pizza place though, which I liked.
Oh, the secret pizza place. That was great, man.
Yeah, I love that.
I remember. Yeah, that was like for me. That was the first time I ever got the secret treatment.
Yeah.
At the Vegas, man, that was good.
Yeah, it was good. So we want to know, guys. We want to know for our Twitter poll this week, like, what is your favorite way to gamble? I played poker, and I'm going to tell you in just 1 second about the crazy experience it was playing during a pandemic. But we want to know from you guys, what is your favorite game to play? Is it poker? Is it slots? Is it the sports book? Or is it table games like blackjack? So I don't really like blackjack a lot, but I love the other table games. So maybe we just throw table games in there. But we want to know which one is your favorite this week.
Mine for sure is blackjack. When I go on cruises, man, I am sitting at the table playing blackjack from the time I wake up until the time they shut it down. I just can't get enough of it. And that's one of those games you can just grind. If you know what you're doing, you can grind all day and make a ton of dough. I mean, you can also lose it. I also really love roulette. That's my vice. That's my horror story too.
Me too.
Same.
Yeah. Well, I really like Ultimate Texas Hold'em. It's a table game. It's not poker. It's a table game. I really like that one. But then, of course, my guy at the Venetian was like, that's like the worst odds in the whole casino. I was like, I always do well at it. I feel like I have good odds. I hate blackjack. I can't stand blackjack. I can't sit there and play blackjack for more than like 5 or 6 hands. To me, it's just the same thing over. It's like automated moves. Like, I want someone with some excitement where I got a chance to. I might lose everything, but I might win big. And with blackjack, it's just a 50-50.
I want to get so much better at craps, but to me, it's just too much learning right now.
Yeah, well, I keep telling my friend, who goes to Vegas with me all the time, like, we got to go get up in the morning early one day and go do that little craps class. I've never done it before.
Do the class.
Yeah,
I feel the same way. I always say that, but then you stay up too late.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this. It was weird out there. It was very empty. There were times on the strip in the middle of the day when there was 0 people, like not a single soul.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now, Friday...
Did they have, like, the plastic barriers, like, at the tables?
Okay, so at the Venetian, they do not have any plastic barriers. But what's interesting is the second day we were there, they actually made a casino rule change. So they actually required people, if you're playing a table game or playing poker, not slots, but if you're playing casino table or a table game or a slot, or I can't talk right now, a table game or poker, you have to wear a mask. So,
Oh, wow. That seems weird to wear a mask because, I mean,
yeah.
can't you be like mouthing things
Ooh, that's interesting. I should have done that.
with like a microphone?
Ooh,
to
that's good.
Count
Yeah,
card
I should have
counters?
done that for sure. Dang, that's good. I like that. I really like that.
Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades is there. So they had that. Now, the Bellagio opened their poker room the second day. Now, poker at the Venetian was only 5-handed max. They were originally 4 when it first opened, but they moved up to 5. Now, the Bellagio opened, and it's 6-hand max, which is much better. 6-hand. We were playing 5-10. We were like really rolling in that dough out there, and they were. It was fun. I'd never played 5-10 before. I played a lot of 2-5, but 5-10 was like I'll probably never go back now. I love that game. But they have the poker tables had plexiglass in between them, so you had you were in a bubble.
So it'd be like you were sheltered with your table.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. You were sheltered in your spot at the table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in your spot. So like you had a glass coming here and a glass coming here, so you couldn't. And then they actually had those up for the table games, for craps, for blackjack, everything at the Bellagio. But at the Bellagio, you didn't have to wear a mask, so it was kind of trade-off. Like, either way, you can hardly hear anybody, with those masks on. So I wore a mask most of the time I was out there. I got some cool Falcons wins now, so it is what it is. We're probably all about to get shut down again. So
You guys spiking?
yeah, they're spiking big time right now. Every hospital, stays are spiking. I'm at this point now with it where it's like, look, just like we just did in Vegas, like, don't let it stop you from doing anything fun. If you want to do it, go do it. Just be careful. Wear the mask. Wash your hands. We can't live in a bubble forever, guys.
You can't.
Can't
Because then the smallest things will get you. So
Absolutely.
live your life. Get a little germy, but be safe.
Get a little germy. All right, guys. Well, that is going to wrap it up for the show today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to answer our Twitter poll. We missed you guys next week. We got a bunch of huge interviews coming up on the channel in the next month or so. We got Charlie Shrim on the channel. Hopefully, it looks like we're getting John McAfee on soon. We got Alex Alexandrov from Coin Payments on the show soon. So got a lot of big interviews coming up soon. So definitely, you guys are not going to want to miss that. And that's all we got. See you guys on the next one.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to the Beards and Bitcoins Crypto Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please make sure you are subscribed on your favorite podcast platform and help us spread the word by sharing your favorite Beards and Bitcoins podcast episodes on your social media. Also, make sure to follow us on Twitter @BeardsBitcoins to participate in the weekly poll, chat, and share fire memes. Oh, and don't forget to visit our website, beardsandbitcoins.com, for more episodes, information, and merch today. See you next time!